Let's get ready to rumble!
Been down and out for too long, nigga, I'm too strong, so I'm gon' move on.
Swagger on diamonds just Sakasha trying to pick my brain and judge me like a book. I don't got many likes, but I got a lot of looks. My picture on the news, they trying to label me a crook. They say I do too much, I say I'm off the hook. They ask me where I've been, I say I just came from the hood. Smelling loud off this good, the whole day out in jug. These niggas wanna go to war, man, I wish they would. Oakland like Baghdad in my neck of the woods.
Rest in peace, my nigga Lil E, man.
Joe, what's going on, my brother?
What's happening with you, man? What's going on?
I'm juiced, man. You know what I'm saying? I got the Knockout King on, man.
Yeah, yeah, no problem. Yeah, no problem.
So let everybody know
I can hear
your
you.
name, where you from.
I'm Cassius Chaney. I'm from Baltimore, Connecticut, however you wanna put it. And I'm training out of Miami now, Florida.
Okay. So are you still training with Coach Ford or what?
No, I'm training with Herman Casado now, down in Miami.
Okay. What made you make the
Yeah.
switch?
I just needed an environment for me, like, you know, someone with more experience with like being with heavyweights, you know what I'm saying? And just, a little bit less, less fighters,
Uh-huh.
it's not that many fighters. So everybody can get that individual time,
For sure.
cause every weight, every person is different. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
you gotta figure it out. It's a science to every different person. So I just wanted to be somewhere where it's warmer. I can always train, run, whatever I want, and just be in an environment where like I'm around pros all day. This is the best thing for me.
For sure. So you grew up in Baltimore or you grew up in Connecticut?
I grew up in Baltimore. I came to Connecticut when I was like 14, 15,
Okay.
and I just went to high school here. And then I ended up going to college here, but you know, it just happened like that.
So how'd you get into boxing?
I started boxing probably like when I was like 22. Like after college, man, I was just like, I think I should box, man. And I just started boxing. And it was between that and going overseas to play basketball. But I walked in the gym, man. I was like, I'm just gonna keep boxing. It's a wrap, like.
Because you're a natural,
And
dog. Like, I seen you get down. Like, shit's natural. I thought you
yeah,
was
it take
boxing since.
time. Yeah, no, I only been boxing probably for what, 9 years, 9. But I've been fortunate because I've been around pros since I started. I sparred with pros. Like it wasn't that many amateurs here when I in Connecticut or New England when I started. So I had to go and find pros to spar with. And I'm kind of self-taught in a sense, but at the same time, I've been taught enough to learn, and that's part of another reason why I had to go to Miami because like I'm around pros, but I'm with somebody that's like detailed, one on one, all the time, like this detail, and that's a little different for me.
For sure. How many amateur fights did you have?
I only had 27. Only had 27 amateur fights. I probably would have ended up with like, let's say I would have stayed pro. I mean, I stayed amateur that year. I probably would have ended up with close to 40, 50. But I got it back, in sparring and things like that. So I'm not mad at it.
You gotta get that bag, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Gotta get the
yeah,
bag. No question about it. So,
yeah.
who you
Yeah, yeah.
signing with right now?
I'm signed with main events. I'm signed with main events, and hopefully, everything gets back to normal soon, so I can fight. Because I've been training like I'm fighting, so I'm ready to go.
For sure. So, what was it like growing up in Baltimore versus Connecticut?
Way different, man. Night and day. Night and day. It was just Baltimore, man. The kids, us as kids growing up, man. You grow up fast, and you learn stuff faster than what a kid would here in Connecticut because they not being exposed to it every day. They're not seeing it or around kids that talk about it. Um, Connecticut. When I came to Connecticut, they allowed me to kind of be a kid, be a kid. Like have fun comfortably, things like that. So it's just a little different.
Would you say that was the best move of your life? Would you say that move saved your life?
Say that again.
Would you say that move saved your life? Okay, you got you back now. You went back in the house, but I was saying,
Yeah,
would you say that move saved you?
yeah, for sure. I was too advanced. Like I was too advanced. Like I was so happy to come here because like I was so much more advanced than everybody here that you know what I'm saying. Like nobody knew. You know what I mean? Like, but once I learned how small the area was, it helped me because I'm like, nah, I don't want to get in trouble. I don't want to like be somebody in the paper getting in trouble because it's such a small area here that you can steal something from a convenience store is going to end up in the paper. Versus Baltimore, you can go in a 7-Eleven, they ain't going to put you in the paper for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it just helped me like stay focused and just focus on what I wanted to do. And at that time, it was play basketball.
Now, how did you make the decision to go from hoop to boxing?
I just knew, like, when I went in the gym, I just knew when I went in there, I was like, man, I'm a box. I just knew it. It was just like a weird, like, thing of events that happened leading up to it. It was just like I walked in there and I saw the bags and I was like, dang man, like I think I'll be a good boxer. And I just stuck with it. I just stuck with it. I saw guys start at the same time as me that just fell off, like this, and I just stayed with it and just kept looking for different places to learn. And even now I'm like, I don't feel like I've been boxing 9 years. Like I haven't been in any wars, gym wars, and stuff like that. So it's a little bit different. Like I just feel like I'm always fresh. I always feel good. And we work hard. We work hard. So it's like maybe it's just over the years not drinking, smoking, partying. I sleep. So maybe that's why I feel good. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just knew it was for me to box.
Okay. So what does being a hooper, does it help you when it comes to boxing, or is it totally different?
It depends what type of hooper you were, I guess. You know what I mean? I think it helps from like the footwork or like some of the anticipating, you know what I mean? Anticipation, I think that helps. But more importantly for me, man, I was good when I played. So I think part of the moment, if you okay with that, I think that helps the most, like for me, the moment versus like practice. You know what I'm saying? Like I get more whatever practicing, than I do when I'm about to fight. Because in practice you don't know when it's going to end. In the fight, boom, just be ready. You know what I'm saying? So I guess yeah, it helped, but not like people think it does. Not like that.
Okay. So if you had a chance to sign five fighters, well, who would those five fighters be?
Dang. Right now or all the time?
Let's say right now, this right now.
Oh, right now fighting five. Dang. Um, I would have to go with. Uh, it's hard, man. That's a good question. I never heard that one. All right, I had to go with Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, uh, probably You know what? Take that back. I was Oh man, that's a tough question, man. All right, I would probably sign. I don't even know, bro. That's a tough
So
question.
listen. I'm gonna give you
You
mine.
all right? I mean, what about?
I'm
You
gonna
gotta
give.
give me a weight class. It's too many. It's
Listen.
too.
I'm gonna give you mine, right? And then you can go off of. You can kind of go off of mine and get yours. All right. So I got.
Hold on. You breaking up. You breaking up.
So I said I'm gonna come with my 5, right? And then it'll probably help you get your 5. You heard me?
You're. All right, say that again. Your connection breaking up.
Damn. So I was saying I'm gonna come up with my 5, right? And then you probably get your 5 off of mine. We clear? We good?
All right, say it again. So the 5 is a weight class or no?
I mean, I'm gonna just do. We could just do 5, period.
All right.
So I got Tank, Devin
Yeah,
Haney, Shakur
yeah.
Stevenson, Deontay Wilder, because you know
Yeah.
that's big money in that right hand, and I'll probably have to go Earl Spence Jr.
All right. I'm going with dang man, I just think it's a tough question because there's so many fighters I like. So I'm gonna go with all right. I'm gonna go with Pacquiao because he don't get old, man. He just take care of himself.
Yeah, it's a lot of
He like
money
a
in it
LeBron.
too.
Yeah, he like a LeBron of boxing right now. I'm gonna go with Pacquiao. I'm gonna go with Terrence Crawford. I'm gonna go with Wilder. I'm gonna go with Tyson Fury, and I'm gonna go with myself.
For sure. Nigga,
I
damn it,
saw
with all
myself.
heavyweights on it. All right. So
I saw myself.
so check this out.
Yeah.
We got fantasy fights. So I'm gonna give you 2 fighters and you'll tell me who you think will win. All right.
All right.
Mayweather, Pernell Whitaker.
Mayweather.
Okay. Marvin Hagler, Roy Jones.
The prime Roy Jones.
Prime for prime.
Prime for prime. Probably Marvin Hagler because he was more like disciplined in his technique. Yeah, he was more disciplined. I would probably say, and he could take a punch. So I'd say Marvin Hagler. Marvin Hagler probably would like wear him down, maybe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Errol Spence, Sugar Ray Leonard.
that's a tough one. I'll probably say Sugar Ray, man. He's big too. He people don't know, people don't realize he's a big guy. Like for his weight, he's a big guy. So that would be tough. But I think Sugar Ray might edge it. Maybe he might edge it because he's a good mover. He was a good mover, good boxer, and he could bang. And he could bang. And he could throw flurries. So maybe Sugar Ray.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um, Terrence Crawford, Tommy Hearn.
Terrence Crawford, Tommy Hearn. Terrence Crawford.
Okay. Oh,
Terrence
and then
Crawford
my
probably
bad.
good.
I would have to put Jerron Boots Ennis as my person I promote.
Oh yeah, he nice.
That boy's
Yeah. See, that's what
serious.
I'm saying, man. Like it's a hard like no, that's a setup question, because I got homeboys I would put in my top 5, but I guess yeah, I would put him in there. He nice. He nice.
He
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he
tough.
nasty. And
Yeah.
so my so I have a thing where I say my top 5 cities when it comes to boxing. I got Philly number 1. I don't even think it's close. I got New York. Now the rest is not even in order, but Philly number 1 for sure. Then you got New York, Baltimore. Um, I probably gotta go maybe DC, and I gotta go home team. I gotta go Oakland just because we got Andre Ward. You know what I mean?
Yeah, oh yeah, war. Are you basing this off of from start to finish, like start the pro, or you basing it from
I'm
pros?
just talking about like a collective, like from
Yeah,
pro.
yeah, probably. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I would probably put Philly and New York in the same mix. Philly, New York, like that tri-state. I'll throw that in there.
But y'all listen,
Um,
listen. Y'all right now, what Baltimore is doing right now with Tank, Truck, you, Freeze,
yeah,
like y'all got some dogs, bro. Like
yeah. The DMV is moving. Virginia got fighters. The DMV moving now, but you got put in St. Louis. St. Louis gets fight like Ohio.
Ohio
Ohio get a
serious
few
too.
fighters. Yeah, Ohio get a few fighters. That's tough, man. Florida get fighters. It just they different. You know, they they under the radar. They be under the radar when they come up. But Florida get fighters. But that's tough, man. But I would probably say the same. Like probably go with if I'm going right now, I'm probably gonna go with as far as kid talent and stuff coming up, and I'll probably go with Baltimore right now as far as kid talent, New York, Philly, my Florida, and then probably like St. St. Louis. But the tri-state, I'm putting the tri-state together as one.
Okay, okay.
I'll put them together as one. I'll put the DMV together because Florida's so big, you can't like it's too. You man, it's tough. That's a tough question.
All right.
That's a tough question. That's a
So,
good one.
so now this is fantasy fights, right? You got 3 fights. All right, you the promoter. You getting all the money. You getting all the money for these fights, right? All right. So you got your regular fight. You got your co-main. You got your main event. Now you can take a fighter from now versus somebody from way back when, or you could take some 2 fighters from way back when, or you could take fighters from right now. Don't it goes off of you. Uh, so go ahead and say your fantasy fight who you'll pick up like versus each other.
I'll go. I will go Tyson Fury versus Vitaly Klitschko. I will go Lennox Lewis versus. See, Lennox was man. I don't think anybody beat Lennox on his good day.
Man, for real.
I will go. Yeah, I will go Lennox. I don't want to say Ali because I don't think
That,
I will go Lennox. I'll go Lennox versus George Foreman because I think Ali. I think Lennox with Emmanuel Stewart don't lose to no smaller fighters than him. I don't think any small fighters beat him. With Emmanuel Stewart, I don't think any small fighters beat him. Um, I will go Luis Ortiz versus Vladimir Klitschko. I think that would be decent. I will go
man,
Tank versus Floyd at
okay, you
135.
got. I'm finna say, dog, 'cause you ain't got no money right now.
Yeah,
Ain't
I'll
nobody
go
running the
Tank
group.
versus Floyd. Foreman versus Lennox Lewis.
That might be
Pri-
cool, but I'm thinking,
Prime Foreman.
yeah.
Big men. Hey, people want to see knockouts. They going to see heavyweights. Um, and then I said Tank versus Floyd, and then I'll go. Dang, I guess the last one would be I don't know, Holyfield versus Wilder.
That'd be crazy.
Riddick Bowe versus Deontay Wilder. Riddick Bowe.
Okay,
Riddick Bowe versus Deontay Wilder.
I, I,
I'll go with.
I, can,
I'll
I,
do
can,
that.
I can for sure dig that.
But you gotta remember, I'm thinking prime versus prime, height
Yeah,
versus height.
yeah.
And is that 4? And then Roy Jones Jr. Versus Andre Ward.
That's yeah. Who you got in that fight?
I gotta go with Andre Ward because his discipline and his technique
We're talking
is.
prime for prime though.
I think Ward will find a way to win.
Listen, I love
He'll
Andre
find a way to
Ward, bro. We
win.
from the same town. Listen, Roy Jones was different. He can
Yeah,
he can jab,
he was
hook, and uppercut all in one motion.
he was just a freak, different. But when fights were ugly, when fights were really just dog fights, ugly fights, those are the fights that he ain't really
I mean, what
those ugly fights.
what fight for him in his prime was ugly though?
That's what I'm saying.
Remember how he did James Toney. James Toney wasn't no slouch, and he
He
beat
got James Toney. He got James Toney and B Hop. He got both of them.
he beat the brakes off of both of them in his
But
prime.
both of them, Andre Ward is like kind of like both of them in one.
I mean, that'd have been a hell of a fight, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, Andre Ward is like B Hop, but he like a faster version of B, a faster, slicker version because B Hop started late. B Hop didn't really get amateur experience. So Ward got that gold medal, that amateur experience like Roy Jones, and he got discipline on defense. It would be a great fight.
Yeah,
Like
it'd be a hell of a
Roy
fight.
Jones was a monster.
All right, so this gonna be the
Roy
last
was a
segment,
monster.
man. We gotta do this again when we got more time, bro. We gotta do this again.
Yeah, I got you.
Uh,
Antonio, yeah, he said Antonio Tarver. Tarver was nice. Yeah,
hey,
Tarver was tough.
so this is the last segment, right? I'm gonna give you a name. You tell me overrated or you say underrated. All right.
All right,
Vasily Lomachenko.
underrated.
Under?
I give him.
I got him
I
over.
give him. I give him underrated because even though he's been like looked out for in a sense, man, it's still hard to come out the gate and fight Salido. Like I gotta give him props for that. Even though he lost, to come out the gate and basically get a title shot, like that pressure, that's man, I gotta give him props for that. That's tough, man. I mean, like, yeah, but we'll see when he fight Teofimo, somebody young for once. But right now, I gotta say, like, for him to come in the game and get title shots, that's pressure. That's tough. That's tough.
Gary Russell Jr.
Underrated. Underrated. Definitely underrated. Underrated for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
Ryan
Yeah, for
Garcia.
Oh man, he young man. He a young one, man. I don't know. I say overrated, man. I don't want to say it, but
Yeah.
he a little overrated, bro.
Yeah.
He is, bro. He doing what he got to do though, so I can't, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, damn, dog. Like, come on,
Javante
you know.
Davis.
Tank, underrated, underrated,
Yeah. They
definitely
don't
underrated.
give him the respect he deserves, man. Like
Yeah, I feel
defensively,
like, but that question is hard for Tank because it's like people that know he's good, so it's like it's hard to say like underrated, overrated because he good. Like I
yeah.
don't,
But
you know what I'm saying?
they like to see what I've learned about how they do black fighters, man. They never tell you like what they really great at. They always, you know what I'm saying? Like he's got great defense. That's what people don't understand. He don't just sit there and take a lot of punches. Like the Gamboa fight was like late in the round who took them punches, and Gamboa gave him everything he had, and he just took him on the
Yeah,
chin like bang bang bang. And I feel like he don't get the credit he deserves as far as being defensive.
yeah. Tank tough, man. Tank. I don't care what people think. Tank smart in that ring, bro. I mean, he gotta get better outside of it, but in that ring, he brilliant. He really like smart, So it's like he can do stuff that don't seem really like normal. Like he can take those punches because he been boxing since he was like 4 or 5, whatever, 6. So yeah, he underrated for sure, for sure.
All right, man. Well, tell everybody where to find you at, so they can follow your journey.
I mean, you can find me at cassius underscore chaney. That's the same for Facebook, Twitter. I try to keep up with it. I'm getting better at it. So, and then hopefully we find some news out soon, and I'll be representing main events and ready to fight. So
For sure, for
I'm
sure,
ready to go.
man. So what days you free, man? Because we gotta link up. We gotta do this again, man. We gotta get
Uh,
in depth next
yeah,
time.
what happened was I just traveled back to Connecticut, so I was like, I had told you that time, and that time I was on the plane, so it was like, I was like, man, I can't do it on the plane. But yeah, I'm pretty much free on the weekends.
All right,
We don't train when I get back to Miami. We trained on the week, so on the weekends we got like 1 or 2 workouts, and then we're done.
okay.
So
Because
the weekends is probably
I'm
the
3
best.
hours behind you. So whenever, so we could do the same time again.
Yeah,
For
yeah, yeah. Pause.
because
Yeah, yeah,
I
that's
want to,
cool.
this was a good one, but I want to get into your story. I want people to be able to follow your journey, man, because everybody got a story, and I just want them to know yours.
Word, I got you. Anytime. Yeah. So this time during the days is pretty good on the weekends.
All right, for sure, man. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day, man. I really
You
appreciate you
too.
coming through, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. Thank you. And stay safe, man.
For sure.
All right. Peace.